Men who like to keep their morning routine simple will love these multi-for-him gummies, specially formulated with 12 key nutrients designed to support men's daily nutritional needs. Nature-made multi-for-him gummies help support muscle and bone health. It improves your immune health, and it increases your energy metabolism. With the quality you can trust, nature-made multi-for-him gummies have no artificial flavors, no synthetic dyes, no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial sweeteners, and is gluten-free. Pharmacists around the world have recommended Nature Made to be the #1 vitamin and supplement brand. So when you need something that's going to help you get you through the day, when you need something that's going to increase your energy to help you get you through that workout, to make you perform as an elite athlete at the top of your ability, try Nature Made multi-for-him gummies, because you don't want to stop.
To the 12th round.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews, and I am blessed, beyond blessed to have this legend of professional wrestling, this Hall of Famer of professional wrestling, Mr. Ron Simmons.
Yes, sir.
Man, I gotta tell you, I usually don't get lost for words, I usually don't get starstruck, but I mean, you are the uncle for all of us. You are the reason why we do the things that you're the reason why we're able to do the things that we're able to do.
You know, coming from you, and particularly being a young black man, I can't tell you how much that means to me. But see, understanding this, right? Everything has a beginning, and for myself, others laid a platform for me. So, you know, that's what I'm supposed to do, you know? Continue that going. You know, so I know I'm doing that. If that's what it means to you. So now that's what I'm expecting you to do. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right, so that's how that goes, you know?
Absolutely.
No, Ron Simmons didn't do it by himself. I had others to come before me that laid that stage, you know, and said it for me.
Okay.
So I'm keeping that going, you know, and you're going to keep it going.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So yeah, man, it means everything in the world to me.
So being the very first African-American world heavyweight champion.
Black.
Yes. Black world heavyweight champion.
Right.
Explain to me what that feeling was, and explain to me how you felt seeing someone like Kofi Kingston becoming the first black WWE champion.
The same way, brother, looking at the, you know, as it's when it set in for me, right? I'm sure the feeling was the same. You understand me? Because I didn't really grasp it at that point. My sights were set on just being champion. Okay? Later on, the significance of it hit me. You understand? Because of his recovery over the years with you, right? With others. And the best part about it is that not only with just young black men, you know, hey, you're talking women of all other people of all other colors and ethnicity too, you know what I'm saying? So man, listen, all these years later, for it to have that impact, I mean, you can't ask for no more than that, you know? Hey, I'm a blessed man, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt.
So one more quick question. Of all the years of being in a tag team, you and Butch, and then you and JBL and APA, everything you've done, Nation of Domination, tell me, what is the most profound moment of your career?
And once again, we just finished talking about it, right? And I've been in some wonderful, you know, with some great tag partners, you know. Butch being a mentor to me, right? And of course being in the tag with JBL, right? Hey, both are fantastic, right? But becoming world champion again, of course, black world champion, that impact, brother, listen, that's it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the highlight.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
And for the meaning, not just being champion, but the meaning of it.
Yes.
You know, right? For the inspiration, inspiring others, you know? Like you said, you know? And I just had to sum my entire career, brother. It just be, damn!
It's Mr. Everything, Ron Simmons, back to you and the guys of the best Damn Wrestling Podcast.
Well, beautiful people, best damn nation. It is Wednesday, and you know what time it is. It is the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. I am your humble host, Brian Renegade, and with me, I have the best damn crew. For some reason, we matching today. You know what I'm saying? We're feeling royal today, royal blue. He's on the road again. Your favorite chef, the Sultan of Spices, the one and only Chef Showtime. What's happening, Chef?
What's good? How you guys doing today?
Oh man, blessed and highly favored, as the old folks say. You know what I mean? You know, I can't call it. Where you off to, Chef?
What happened?
Where are you off to? Where you going?
I'm going home.
You're going home. Oh man, yeah, it's starting to get hot in Phoenix, Jack. You know what I'm saying? This is the time when the tires start to melt. Yeah. You know, it's crazy moving to Phoenix, Arizona. I think that when I first got here about 5 years ago, it was the hottest summer on record. And I think that whole summer it was like 3 months was like 125, 130. You know what I'm saying? Constantly. And I was wondering why when I walked around, I saw so many women with their eyebrows like drawn on or tattooed on. It's a lot of them out here. And I realized because it's so damn hot, your eyebrows just slide off your face. They don't stay. They just slide off. You know what I'm saying? You think this is hair? This ain't hair. These are implants. So it is very hot. So I'm not looking forward to that right now. But you know, I'm trying to stay cool. My house is a steady 68 degrees. You know what I'm saying? At all times. So I'm enjoying that. Oh man, what's been happening with you, Chef?
None, just living life, trying new foods, but you know, disappointment.
All right, so listen, you went to the Chicken Festival here in Phoenix, man. I want you to talk about your experience and what was it like.
Oh man, that fried chicken festival in Phoenix was, yeah, it wasn't like, yeah, it was like one of the last WrestleManias.
Oh man, yeah. Did you try any dishes? Did you try any?
Yeah, I tried a couple of them. But I thought I was okay. This would make me mad. I'm gonna be honest. This would make me mad. They hyped this event up like it's gonna be 50 food trucks with 50 different types of chicken. My mouth was watering when I got there. It's like 10 trucks. I'm like, no.
Oh man, well did you try any fried chicken? The whole did they have?
I tried some Korean fried chicken. That was
Okay.
That was awesome. Everything
All
else
right.
was dry. I had the barbecue, dry, no flavor. I had a little bowl.
Sailing.
Oh,
So, well, listen, we're gonna go to some more festivals, man. It's a lot of food festivals. So, it's time to get warm, people. You know what I'm saying? Time to get out. The festivals are out in full force. So wherever you are in the world, if you got a local festival, go out and support. You know what I'm saying? Try some new foods. You know what I'm saying? Meet some people. Get a new friend. You know what I mean? I guess I'm giving my final word a little early today. But let's Chef, we got a lot going on in wrestling, my friend. We got the WWE Draft to talk about that's kicking off this Friday. I'm excited about that. So we're going to go over the rules and we're going to do a mock draft. If you are a WWE GM, who would you want on your product? And so, it's either going to be me versus you. I know one of the best crew members is supposed to hop on too, so we'll see. But we're going to see who's going to actually get the best stars for their brand. I like that. So we're going to do a best damn draft.
what, you go Raw? You be Raw?
Yeah.
I be SmackDown? Or you SmackDown? I'm Raw?
You know what I'm saying? So Raw is, what's crazy about Raw? Raw was always the flagship brand for WWE. And then I think the shift started kind of happening when AJ Styles was on SmackDown, and a lot more people started watching. And I'm not discrediting anything that the Undertaker did, or Rey Mysterio, or Batista, or The Rock, whoever was on SmackDown at the time. But I think the shift for SmackDown being a really main competing show was around AJ Styles when he was feuding with Samoa Joe. And then when Roman Reigns came on, he kind of just took SmackDown to new heights. You know what I'm saying? And so now SmackDown is the main show, and Monday Night Raw is kind of struggling. It's kind of struggling to kind of do the numbers that SmackDown has been doing lately. But you know what? I'll be Raw. I give you SmackDown. SmackDown is a more challenging show because it's only 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take Raw. I give you SmackDown. We'll do it like that. Best damn draft for WWE. We also had some releases, man, that I want to talk about, and I think that's the first thing that I want to talk about. And then I want to talk about the rise of the Black Champion, because there has been some monumental wins the last 2 weeks, man, within wrestling. So I kind of want to talk about that. I think that's absolutely great. But let's start off with a bang, man. We're going to talk about these WWE releases. I know on that list you have Veer Mahan, which Mr. Everything had some dealings with in the ring. You know what? Let me see if I can play a little bit of this interaction. I don't know if I have it. I don't think I have it, but I'm gonna come right back to it. But Mr. Everything has actually faced Veer Mahan in the ring. Also, Jinder Mahal and Singh. He got released also. Man, Von Wagner was also released by the WWE. And one of my favorites, which I was sad to see go, Xia Li was released from the WWE. And I was so hurt when Xia Li was released. I'm like, it was so much more that they could have done with her. She was so talented. I think that if they gave her the ability to do something other than what she was currently doing, which was I don't know, a female ninja kind of thing. But in NXT for a little bit, she had a stint where she had a really good gimmick. She was in the faction, and I don't know why they kind of moved away from that and tried to make her like some superhero with swords. I don't know what they were trying to do with Xia Li, but I think that she could have done so much more, even if she would have stayed in NXT and done some things in NXT. I think that Xia Li is an absolute star. And so I was sad to see Xia Li go on this list of people. But WWE has made some releases. I'm pretty sure they're going to make some more releases coming soon, man. So let us know in the comment box, man, who were you sad to see get released by the WWE. But they definitely have a star-studded roster on both SmackDown and Raw and NXT. You know what I'm saying? There's some new up-and-coming wrestlers in NXT that are going to do some great things, and I'm excited for. But Chef, what do you think about some of these WWE releases?
They releasing the wrong people.
Damn it, Chef. Who do you think they should have released? I don't want to see nobody lose their job, but who do you think should have been released instead of Indus Sher with Jinder Mahal being the lead and some of these other people, man? Who do you feel like shouldn't have not been released?
Nah, Jinder Mahal and them, yeah. I can figure why because they did that little, because Jinder Mahal, the last time he was on screen, he talked bad about America. I knew that release was coming. You know?
I mean, that was his character. That was that was written in there. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a time though, you know. That's his heel character. But when you know the Americans are going through some stuff, you don't supposed to go on TV and talk smack. You know, some people will find a way to get rid of you.
America. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I feel you. Oh man, we got another member of the best damn crew that just hopped on. He is the one and only Brownsville Bully. We call him the Green-Eyed Bandit. He's still your mama's favorite wrestler, and he can still whoop your daddy ass. We call him the Sinister Roosevelt.
Now I'm sinister. Good grief, man! I'm moving up in the world.
Hey man, I gotta put some funk on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta put some funk on your name.
Put a little stank on it. I feel you. What's up, fellas?
Oh man, good man. We just sitting here talking about some of these WWE releases. You know, so yeah.
Hey man, my opinion on the releases, they're gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right. You was kind of hot before you got there, before you got signed. Look at Trevor Lee, aka Cameron Grimes. He's one of the hottest guys on the independents. He was one of the sought after talent from all the major companies. So going to WWE, doing his thing, doing what he's done. He's been the $1 Million Man champion, so he gonna be all right. I've got to the point now when I see these releases happen, I'm like, I get it, I understand. It was like your dream job. You know, you're making all this money, you're doing all these different things. Now, after you're being released, there's possibility you can make more money now because you only got a set amount of money. Like if you're getting paid by WWE for $250,000 a year, right? Imagine when you get released and you come to independence and you can charge whatever you want. You go to Japan and make a whole bunch of money. All your merchandise sales is coming to you now. Like all these different things that you can make from you could probably make twice that much on the independence or working with a different company. So they're gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Come out here, come bang with me. You're gonna be all right.
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a little sad when I saw the Cameron Grimes release, man. Cameron Grimes is absolute great talent, and I think that they didn't let his character kind of flourish when he went to main roster. I think that Cameron Grimes probably should have stayed. I didn't want him to stay in NXT because he had been there for so long. You know what I'm saying? He had put on some classics. He had done a lot of things already. Like you say, he won the $1 million belt, and I thought that he was poised to do something. I mean, he had a couple of matches on SmackDown, but that was it. Nothing really came of that. So I would love to see more from Cameron Grimes, man. I think he's an absolute great talent. So whoever picks him up, man, I think they'll be good. I think he'll be a good fit in TNA. And TNA is firing on all cylinders right now, man. They are actually a really great alternative wrestling promotion, man, that has shades of WWE. But also they, just Impact has their own TNA has their own flavor. So I think that they are doing really great things right now. But yeah, I think that everybody will do good. I think if they keep pushing and look at Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali is doing great things. Dolph Ziggler is doing great things. Since he's been released, and just doing things on the independents. Everybody's kind of just getting in that mode of, all right, now what's next? You know what I'm saying? I just got released from WWE, my dream job. What's next for me? And that's not to say that these people can't come back to the company. I mean, they might make themselves bigger on the independents and then come back and it's like, oh man, I'm a lot bigger than I used to be. So, go ahead.
Look at Drew McIntyre. He left and came back. Jinder Mahal left and came back. A lot of these guys left the company and came back hotter than they were before. Cody Rhodes, everybody knows Cody's story. He left, made another company with a bunch of guys, came back hotter than before. So a lot of these guys can go out there and do it. It's all in the determination to do it. That's where it's going to count. If you determine to go out there and make a bigger name for yourself than what you did at WWE and what you did before WWE, that's what's going to make you a hot commodity to come back into the WWE or wherever you want to land at.
Yeah, I can definitely see that, man. I think that some people can come back stronger. I think if they just fight and present themselves in a different light and recreate themselves and not beat themselves up, but just kind of transition, you know what I'm saying, into something brand new. You know what I mean? So you can always reinvent yourself. You can always make something different. You know what I mean? So I wish all of the releases, like I said, I was hurt by Cameron Grimes and I was hurt by Xia Li. I thought that Xia Li was poised to do some great things, man. So I was kind of hurt when she got released. I was like, damn, not Xia Li. So that one was kind of hard, but maybe she goes somewhere else and do something great. Like I said, you never know. You never know. We have there's a rise, and we've talked about this before multiple times about the rise of the black champion, right? And there was a point in WWE when I guess it was a couple of shows, I want to say like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, we talked about, was WWE afraid to put a belt on a black champion, make a black champion, and really raise them up. So not only is the WWE and other companies embracing making their companies people of different diversities, ethnicities, and they're embracing that. So I just want to give light because we saw a lot of people actually retain and win new championships. And since we love black people, man, brown people, and all peoples of all races, this ain't got nothing to do with a race thing. It's everything about time. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see people get recognized for their talent, no matter what their skin color is or where they're from. But it's always good to see representation. It's always good to see change in the industry. I was just as happy when Oscar was a champion and Bianca was a champion. I think both of those were groundbreaking. And representation does matter. And I think that, to be able to showcase great talents from different parts of the world and of different religions and races and ethnicities, I think they've been able to really do that. I know Jinder Mahal upon his leaving WWE, he was talking about, how they really didn't want to embrace and push an Indian champion. I don't think that's it at all. I think that if Jinder really made himself the star that he wanted to be, that I think they would have really pushed him. Because you do have a lot of people in India and people of that descent that do watch the product and that want to see representation of themselves there on TV. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that these companies are moving in the right direction of picking people who they think can bring something new to the table. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to acknowledge that real quick. But one of the first people that I want to acknowledge, man, is Athena. And we knew her as Amber Moon. She has had that title, the Ring of Honor title, for over 500 days, I believe, man. So I think that Athena is an absolute star. I knew she was in NXT. I knew she was when she came to main roster when she was Amber Moon. But she has definitely made a name for herself. And, she definitely has a lot of talent. She has a following. I'm not sure why AEW isn't making her a women's champion of some sort and really pushing her, but she definitely has proven herself to be a hot commodity and be a champion, man. I want to get your thoughts on Athena being champion for 500 days. That is no small feat. Chef, what do you think about this?
That's awesome. I loved her when she was Amber Moon. I wish she would win the belt then. I mean, but you already know how they play stuff out. They want them to fight and scratch from the bottom and still don't get nowhere. But I'm happy she got this belt. I can see her win some more belts.
Yeah, I can definitely see her winning some more belts, man. What did you like about her character now, or when she was Amber Moon?
Them contacts. It's eyeballs.
It's eyeballs for me. Yeah, I dig that, man. Roosevelt, what do you think about Athena being champion, the queen of the Dominions, for over 500 days, being Ring of Honor champion?
I think it's dope. The only issue I have with it right now, who's going to take it from her? You know what I mean?
They think they got a lot of people that can actually take it from her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Are they going to really elevate the title once they do? You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, everyone's talking about Becky Lynch winning the title over Liv Morgan. What does Liv really want to do with the belt? You know what I'm saying? The same thing goes with Athena. Whoever takes the belt from her has to be able to elevate the title. Like, it's got to make sense to say, this person beat me because they were the better person. Simple as that. And they got to be able to show that they're the better person week in and week out. If I lose my title to somebody next week and I defended it successfully and I've been showing my dominance every time, that next person has to be able to go out there and do the same thing.
Right.
In my opinion.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Didn't they just sign Jessica Lashley? Didn't they just sign her?
I haven't heard. Oh Lord, here we go. Why is that so readily available? Why is that so readily? Like, that's just like queued up or something.
That is history. That is history. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let it remain history, okay? Act like it's in the history books in school. And
I didn't bring it up. Chef brought that up.
It's in the book of the best damn wrestling. You know, that's gonna be the best book out. You know, we got to show we have a star in the mix. You know.
For sure. Well, since we still in AEW, man, we're talking about AEW. Let's talk about Willow Nightingale, man. I have been a Willow fan since the first time I saw her. I loved her energy. I loved her presence and everything. You could feel the positive vibes, and she was very strong and a very beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? She represented for a faction of women who wanted to see women that is her I don't want to say size, but women that are strong like she is really prevail. And I think that Willow is a great representation, a great baby face for the company, man. And I think that they can really build some great heels off of Willow Nightingale. Chef Showtime, how you feel about Willow becoming AEW Women's Champion?
Oh yeah, it's cool. I mean, they
TBS
needed
champion. I think she's
it,
TBS champion. I'm sorry, TBS champion.
they needed a change, and I could see her bringing in a nice little change.
Yeah, I can definitely see her bringing in a nice little change. Roosevelt, man, you rub shoulders with her in the locker rooms, man. How do you feel about Willow getting this opportunity?
Willow. I mean, I don't know the song because Capri sings it so well, but I mean, let her shine. She's very entertaining. She's grown a whole lot since the last time I've met her. So yeah, let her go out there, let her shine. Like I said, who else is here to really go out there and compete for the title? I don't really know anybody else's name. Ruby Soho, she's got a baby now, so she's gone. Stormy, whatever her name is now, the whole damsel gimmick. What is she doing besides throwing shoes at people?
Who throwing shoes? Oh, you talking about Tony Storm?
Yeah, Tony
Hold
Storm.
on, I gotta give some love to Tony Storm real quick. Tony Storm
She's
has,
entertaining.
for some reason, she has left the WWE and really defined her character. Right? She has this Marilyn Monroe kind of. I don't know if it's a drunk Marilyn Monroe kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? I love the Tony Storm character, and I think that she is really getting over with the fans. Um, and I think that she has made a really great character transition since she's left the WWE. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see what she's doing with the AEW title, what she's going to do in the future. And then maybe, maybe she wants to come back over, switch sides, she can. But right now, I think that she has found her lane, and she's able to be a little bit more free with the character that she has now. So I enjoy this Tony Storm character that we're seeing right now. But we talking about black champions, man. And if I got to go to one of the ones that I'm so excited for, it's your boy Swerve Strickland. Swerve. Swerve Strickland is your new AEW champion. He beat Samoa Joe to get that championship, who is one tough son of a bitch. So I applaud how they did this. I'm glad that he was able to become the very first black AEW World Heavyweight Champion. So Swerve Strickland has definitely worked and clawed himself to that. And he was one of the other people who got released from the WWE, who reinvented himself, who really changed his whole aura and his whole character, man. And he started busting his ass, and they started building stuff around Swerve Strickland, man. So he kind of carved his own lane in AEW. And so hats off to Swerve Strickland, man. Brother, you 100% deserve that, and I can't wait to see what you do. I'm actually tuning into AEW to see what they do and how his interest is when he comes out, man. And Swerve has been doing a different dynamic in introducing different rappers and stuff to the AEW crowd and really trying to fuse those two worlds. So hats off to Swerve Strickland because he's doing something that not a lot of people do. And I hope that they give him the flexibility to take the ball and start running with it and bring some new change in this thing. Let me get some of the fellas, man. Chef Showtime, what do you think about your boy Swerve Strickland becoming your new AEW World Heavyweight Champion?
I'm not really an AEW fan anymore since Cody left, but I'm happy for him.
You won't watch an AEW because of Cody.
Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody. When Cody left, I left.
Oh man! Well, I know that you're a little bit familiar with Swerve Strickland in NXT and him being the North American champion, and then they moved the whole group, hit Row up to main roster, and then immediately fired everybody. I don't know what that was about. And then Triple H brought him back, but I haven't seen Asante on TV, and B Fab just switched on the homies and just went with the Pride, Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits, and so I like that fit, but they still, I don't know, I still don't know what they're doing with that whole group, man. So, well, let me get somebody that probably know. Roosevelt, how do you feel about Swerve Strickland becoming the new AEW World Heavyweight Champion?
Man, it's just like you said, man, representation. You know what I'm saying? He's the first in AEW. So that's big. That's really big for him. He did speak about Kofi Kingston when he won the WWE title, and how that inspired him, how that made him feel. And now he wants to be the one that makes the next individual, the next African American, Black, colored, Negro, whatever you want to call it. He wants to inspire the next one to be able to go and do the same thing. So I think it's big, man. I congratulations to him. He's worked hard. He's worked very, very hard. He's another one, got released from WWE, went over to another brand, another company, made something of himself. And him and Prince Nana has elevated, you know, in my opinion, the AEW roster with the things that they've done. And like you said, to beat somebody like Samoa Joe says a lot. To walk into a locker room and say, hey, you're going to beat Samoa Joe for the AEW championship. That means that man went in there, he kept his head down, kept his mouth closed, his ears open, and he did exactly what he needed to do. And that's why he's in the position he's in now.
Yeah, 100%. Shout out to Swerve Strickland, man. I think it's absolutely great what he's been able to do. And like I say, he's an absolute stud in that ring. The man, he can go, and I love his interest, man. And so, congratulations to him. Also, I want to mention, and I think this is a better picture of everybody, but your boy, don't pay attention to the one on the corner. But your boy Moose, the TNA champion, defended his title reign against your boy Nick Nemeth. Sometimes it's hard to get used to people's names when they change. But Dolph Ziggler, or Nick Nemeth as he's now known, your boy Moose retained his title. So now we have just like I say, all this representation in every company, even down to NXT, and your new NXT World Heavyweight Champion is your boy Trick Willie. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. I'm a Trick Williams fan. I think Trick is a great superstar. Does he need a little bit more polishing? Of course. And I think that him having the belt is an opportunity to try to really put on some great matches. I think that Ilya Dragunov really set the standard for NXT of what a hard-hitting champion should do. And Carmelo Hayes definitely elevated the NXT title, even in NXT 2.0 days. You know what I'm saying? But Trick Williams is that new wave of superstar, and the fans absolutely love Trick Williams. I think that he can go, he can talk in ring in, outside the ring, and he can. He's definitely has a lot of influence. You definitely see a lot of Rock in him. You definitely see a whole lot of Booker T. Whole lot of Booker T. So I love Trick Willie, and I'm excited to see what he does with the NXT title, and I hope that he can elevate that thing. I'm not sure where Carmelo Hayes is going to be, where if he's going to go back to SmackDown. But SmackDown, like I say, has a crazy roster, and we're going to do a best damn WWE draft in a little bit. But I'm excited for all of these brothers to have it. Swerve Strickland, Moose, and your boy Trick Willie, man, congratulations. Also, congratulations to Athena, and also, probably one of the blackest champions that we have ever had. Your boy Cody Rhodes. Congratulations, to Cody
Hey,
Rhodes.
real quick, we have to. Well, I want to mention what is his name? Javon Evans.
Javon Evans. Yeah.
Went out there and got busy with Ilya Dragunov last week, and the kid just got there and went out there and showed that he was a star. So shout out to him going out there and showing and proving. I'm very interested to see what's going to happen with him after that, because he showed superstardom. Simple as that. His athleticism is amazing. His in-ring work is really good. Only thing that we're not seeing yet is his mic work. That's the only thing that's going to stop him for right now is his mic work. And when we see that, we'll see what's going to happen with him after that.
He came across as shy, confident to me, like somebody who tries to be confident on the mic, but he I don't know, his mannerisms were not polished and shy. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see more from him. And you're right. I would love to see if he can talk. If he can talk, I don't even know if he should be part of a faction, because he had superstar written all over him when I seen it. And I know that a couple of the Best Damn alum had spoke about him before and how great he was in 5-star wrestling. And then he came to NXT and he just catapulted himself to new heights, man. So I'm excited to see what Javon Evans does in NXT. But like I said, we have all this great representation now, and I think this is probably my favorite time in the wrestling. I think I can honestly say that. Just because of the variety of wrestling and the access that you can get to it, and then you have insight into wrestlers' lives that you've never had before. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole new ball game. And so everybody knows that it's scripted. Okay. All right. Once you get over that, what's next? Now, when you start to dig through the levels of what makes a great wrestler, what makes a great wrestling match, and what makes a great wrestling company, then that's a whole new thing. And so I think that wrestling, by pulling the veil of reality and showing what it's really like, I think that they've not only created a new era in wrestling, but they've also captured the imaginations of fans, right? And to see what they can do. And so I'm excited about this era in wrestling. I know we always talk about, the good old days and all that stuff, but we also got to realize there was some duds in there too. You know what I'm saying? It was some amazing matches in the past, but it was also some garbage that we was watching back in the day too. So we got to be 100, you know what I'm saying, with it. So I think that wrestling nowadays is absolutely hot commodity. What The Rock say? He made wrestling cool again. All right, yeah, he made wrestling cool again. Oh, fellas, let's talk about this draft real quick, man. I'm gonna go ahead and read off some of these draft rules. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna read them all. Chef, showtime. I want you to read these draft rules for the WWE Draft.
On SmackDown, there will be 4 rounds, 16 total picks. On Raw, there will be 6 rounds, 24 total picks. Championships on each brand are protected. Women tag team champions are eligible. SmackDown will pick first on Friday. Raw will pick first on Monday. Roster lock Monday, May 6th.
Oh, buddy, I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Mr. Everything, we're going to do this draft pick, and I said I was going to be Monday Night Raw. But I think you know what? I'm going to be neutral. I'm going to be NXT. Because I think that they're trying to build up NXT as a brand, and since Triple H is there, I think that NXT absolutely is going to be their own brand. So, Chef, you still got SmackDown. Roosevelt, you got Monday Night Raw. That's cool?
Absolutely. I'm down for that.
All right, cool. So we're going to do 5 and 5s. SmackDown, you're going to pick your 5 from each list, and I'm going to show the current rosters right now. So I'm gonna show the Monday Night Raw roster. That is correct.
And Chef is going to pick from my roster.
Chef is gonna pick from your roster. You're gonna pick from his. Now you don't have to pick all 5 from your roster, Chef. You could choose to keep whoever you want to on SmackDown. But from this roster, and that should be just because we're looking at it. But from all these faces, you get to pick 5 superstars. But you can choose to pick 1, or you can choose to pick 3, or however you want. But we just gonna rock until we get 5. All right.
Quick question. Does tag teams count as one, or are we doing individuals from tag teams as well?
Ooh, that's a good question because we could break up tag teams.
Yeah,
Very much. Yeah. Actually, these aren't really accurate, so we can just go bounce between both of these screens. But just to be honest with you, I think that we're gonna do it like that. But we're gonna go to this first list, man. You can pick whoever you want to. Chef, you got the first pick. Who you picking on your main roster of 5?
We can pick the champions too, right?
You can pick champions too.
Champions.
No, Champion State. Champion State.
Yeah.
Sorry, Champion State. So your champion is Damian Priest.
I want to trade champions.
Why do you want to trade champions?
I don't like Judgment Day.
Oh man! All right. Well, listen. You got that's your stars right now. You got to stay with that, Chef. That's your stars right now. Damian Priest is your champion. All rise for Judgment Day.
No,
so,
Damian Priest is my champion. He's on Raw.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Cody.
Oh, yeah, you got Cody. All right, cool. My bad. I swippity swapped it. Anyway, Chef, you got SmackDown. You got the first pick. On this list, you can go ahead and pick who you got.
I'll take the Pride.
Who?
I'll take Street Profits in them. What's the name of that new group? What Street Profits? B-Fab?
Oh, the Pride. The Pride. So you taking Bobby Lashley, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, and B-Fab, the Pride, as a faction. All right, I dig it. SmackDown General Manager Roosevelt. Who you got?
Raw General Manager Roosevelt.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, Raw General Manager. I'm sorry for the disrespect. Sorry. Raw General Manager Roosevelt. Who you got?
Raw selects for his first pick Roman Reigns.
Ooh, okay. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a cotton picking minute. Chef, he went for the juggler. He chose your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. That is an MVP pick if I have ever seen it.
He can have him because Roman about to be out for a couple of months. So I ain't worried about it. Boom.
That ain't stopping nothing. that ain't never stopped nothing. Roman always been out for a couple of months.
It's like me picking Brock Lesnar. That's a great pick, but he's gonna be gone for some time. It's not.
Yeah, it might be like that. All right, SmackDown General Manager Showtime. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens is an absolute great pick. And I think that Raw would definitely benefit from a KO situation, man. I think Kevin Owens is an absolute great star to have on your roster, man.
You forgot to pick NXT.
Oh, I forgot my pick for. You know what? I'll go NXT. All right. My pick for NXT.
Gotta think about it.
Well, yeah, I gotta think about it because I'm like, who would I take from main roster, right? And repackage them, right? That is very difficult. You know what? Give me Cedric Alexander and Ashante David Ashante. Um, Ashante the Adonis. I was trying to think of his last name. I was trying to call him Ashante Davis. That is not his name. Give me them for NXT. I'm going to package them as a tag team, and they are going to be absolutely phenomenal. They're going to push everybody on the tag team roster. So give me them for NXT. All right. Raw is Roosevelt. Go ahead and pick the next one.
So, Raw roster, choose. You got to put the SmackDown. There you go. The Raw roster chooses the Viper, Randy Orton.
All right. Yeah, the Viper Randy Orton is an absolute great pick for Monday Night Raw. Damn, Chef, you missed out on that one, Jack. You know, Randy Orton is a great addition to any roster, man. I got to give it to him on that. That was a good pick. The Viper Randy Orton. All right, Chef, you got your third. Oh, my pick. All right, my pick.
You got both rosters to pick from.
I do have both rosters to pick from. Give me Mia Yim or Mi Chin. I think that I can bring Mi Chin down, and she can definitely repackage herself and become the NXT Women's Champion and do some absolutely amazing thing. Give me Mi Chin. You know what I'm saying? For NXT. All right. Here we go. Chef Showtime. On SmackDown, who does SmackDown choose?
With SmackDown, third round pick, we go Jade Cargill.
SmackDown chooses Jade Cargill. He put the nail in the coffin on that one. That was woo. He got Jade. Yeah, that is a first round draft pick if I have ever heard one. Jade Cargill is poised to be an absolute amazing star. She's not even on these pictures of roster. I'm not sure, but Jade Cargill is absolutely going to be a star. There she is in the corner. Man, how you gonna combat that? Let me go to the Raw general manager. Raw is Roosevelt. Who you got?
All right. So Raw, we're choosing 5, right? We're going up to 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're choosing 5. You on your fourth one? Third one? Third, fourth? Yeah.
Yeah, this is number 3. I'm gonna hurt your feelings by the end of this, okay, Chef? Just want to let you know. I'm gonna hurt your feelings at the end of this. All right. So the Raw roster chooses Braun Breaker.
Ooh. Nice. That was a nice steal. Oh man, Braun Breaker is going to be an absolute star. He has superstar written all over him, man. I'm excited to see the things that Braun Breaker is able to do in that ring, man. Yeah. Yeah, Braun Breaker is definitely one. You know what? Let me go. I'm gonna bring my girls back to NXT, and I think that they're going to do some things. I'm trying to. What is her name? I can't think of her name, so I ain't gonna pick her. Hold up. let me switch gears. I was trying to think of their names. I could not remember their names. Let me switch gears real quick. I'm gonna bring a legend down to NXT, man. Maybe he can do something down there for the LWO, and he has been stinking up the joint lately, but maybe NXT will be some fresh lemons for him. Let me go Carlito. I'm gonna bring Carlito down to NXT. He can be a mentor to some of the guys down there. He can definitely reinvent himself and get a new perspective, new fresh perspective. And I think that him working with A-Train and Shawn Michaels, man, might do him a little bit good. So he can repackage and rebrand himself. So give me Carlito. That is my third pick. All right. Chef Showtime. Who does SmackDown choose for their fourth pick?
SmackDown. Go back to Raw. Ooh, SmackDown. I'll take for our fourth round pick. I'm gonna mess up your brand, buddy, Gunther.
Ooh. Gunther. I thought you hated Gunther, man. I thought, what happened to all that Gunther hate that you had, Chef? All of a sudden, you want Gunther to be on your brand. What is that about?
I think him and Bobby will put on some great matches.
Ooh. You know what? I am not mad at Gunther versus Bobby. I think that will be an amazing fight. Bobby hasn't been the vicious Bobby that we've known of there. Bobby has been getting his ass whooped. And I do not understand. I'm like, why is Bobby getting thrashed like that? Why are the Street Profits getting thrashed like they want like 2-3 times tag team champions? Like, what is going on? What is not meshing together? You know what I'm saying?
I think they turning the Street Profits heel, and they try to turn Bobby Lashley back to a babyface, and it's not going to work out like that.
Well, they were trying to go heel, but it didn't work, and I think they switched back over to babyface. That's why the fans are cheering them now. So I think that Bobby did his best work as a heel, but Bobby was one of those guys who was like a Brock Lesnar. Even though he was a heel, people still loved him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure what's not meshing well with the Street Profits, or the Pride as they call it. Maybe B-Fab needs to get on the mic a little bit more and manage them. Maybe they need to bring an actual manager in to actually do some stuff. I'm not sure. But okay, Gunther. Raw is Roosevelt. Who you got, sir?
All right, so the Raw roster chooses Seth freaking Rollins.
Okay. All right. Seth freaking Rollins. All right, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. Oh, Chef. I know that hurt a little bit. I know that hurt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You could have had Seth Rollins in that thing. But Seth freaking Rollins, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see. I got to go with somebody who I felt like was an absolute star in the making, and I think that he had a lot to prove. Your boy Odyssey Jones. Odyssey Jones is a great star. He got drafted to, I believe, Monday Night Raw, but we have not seen Odyssey Jones in a while. I think he's a big guy. He's a great talent, man, and I think that he can actually go. He has a great personality. They can book him as a babyface and maybe put him with the New Day. I think Odyssey Jones would make a great addition to the New Day, because they need something. The New Day has not been the same since Big E left at all. And I look at them now, and I'm like, it's like they're a parody of what they used to be, and they're trying to get back there. And I absolutely love Kofi. I absolutely love Xavier Woods. I think that putting Odyssey Jones with them would be great if they're not going to bring Big E into the fold in some type of way. I don't even think Big E has to wrestle at all. I think he'd be a great manager for the New Day, and still just be that funny presence and that threatening presence that the New Day needs. But I think that if you do Odyssey Jones or bring Odyssey Jones in NXT, I think he needs to come back home, redevelop himself, possibly become North American champion or NXT champion, and then come to the main roster and maybe get with the New Day, do some things with them. I don't know. But I'll pick Odyssey Jones. Chef Showtime, your fifth and final pick.
With the fifth and final pick, SmackDown drafts CM Punk.
Woo! Woo! You forgot about Punk. Oh man, CM Punk is a good.
Pipe bomb.
Good pipe bomb. Got the pipe bomb on that ass. Yeah, I think that CM Punk is a great addition to your roster, man. He's a star, and I don't care how you feel about CM Punk in ring. If you think he's too old or whatever, he is the absolute star, man. And I think that CM Punk to the roster, man, is definitely eyeballs on your product. Roosevelt. He picked CM Punk, man. Who you gonna go with?
All right. So
No, and mind you, you have no women on your roster so far, sir. So I don't either, but
I
yeah.
don't do that for a reason. Because what you guys fail to remember is that you can redraft someone back to your roster. So Monday Night Raw chooses Jade Cargill.
That's not the
How you gonna steal? You gonna hold up? How you gonna steal?
Back. Yes, you can. You can redraft individuals back to your roster. Yes.
Hold up. You just gonna steal. Hold up. How you gonna steal somebody from his roster already? That was one of his picks. He just gonna steal Jay Cargill from his current roster.
I drafted right back. Yep. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Oh man.
That's not the rules of redrafting a pick.
Go back and watch some of the drafts. They have redrafted someone right now.
It's cold-blooded.
But that's the old draft. You seen the new draft rules?
Okay, no. And the new draft rules, does it say that you cannot redraft somebody back to your roster?
It never said you can. You can.
Okay, so being that it doesn't say that you can or can't, I went ahead and took advantage of the old rules. I redrafted Jade Cargill.
You can have her.
I know. I can have her because I got her. Crown me a river.
All right. Well, look. I gotta do my pick, and you know what? This young brother, I think he got all the talent in the world. He ain't even on there, but AC Divine chimed in. He said Raw chooses AC Divine. No, don't worry about that. Come to NXT, young man. Come to NXT. We got you want to deal with Triple H, or you want to deal with one of the greatest wrestlers of all time? It's Shawn Michaels. AC Divine, come on. You a champion. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh man. Come on to NXT, brother.
We're here clanging and banging. We sitting at the table, and we're gonna make sure we finish our plate around here. That's what we
do. Man. Clanging and banging. I dig that. AC Divine, man. You gotta jump in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you. You give me your 5.
My 5? My top 5?
Yeah, your top 5.
You were picking the draft.
You're picking the draft. We got a Raw Underground. I don't know. We're gonna make that a new. But,
he can be NXT UK.
All right, there you go. NXT UK. All right, cool. What wrestlers are you picking for your brand? Let me go so you can have some visuals, man. But what wrestlers would you pick for your brand?
NXT UK. Let me get Kevin Owens.
Oh man, he's still a Kevin Owens from SmackDown. All right, that's a good one. Give me another one.
Let's see. You know what? Let me get Gunther.
Gunther? Oh man, he's still in Gunther. He's still in all of SmackDown people. Let's go. Let's
see. Let me get Solo Sikoa.
Solo is a strong pick. I think that Solo can do great, man. Give me another one.
Let's see. Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, that is absolutely stud and superstar. King of the Luchas, man. He can actually usher in a whole new wave of luchadors in NXT UK. So I like that too. You see what your boy Axiom is doing. Give me one more, your last 5 and final pick.
L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one. I like that one. Oh man. AC Divine got a strong starting five, man, for his brand, man. That's absolutely amazing, man. What y'all doing in the gym?
Brother, what ain't we doing in the gym, man? I mean, come on, we do everything.
Man, we ain't here putting in work, man. You know me, I come up with some crazy stuff, and we ain't here just doing crazy stuff.
Oh man, he got you lifting weights backwards and shit. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, you know.
Listen, since we got you on here, man, and you just up there sweating, I want to go ahead and get a final word. And your final word was so good last time. I got to get a new one, man. So, AC Divine, putting you on the spot, my brother. Do you have a final word or word of motivation for the beautiful people?
Brother, I got you, Brian. I got you, man. Well, one quote that'll always resonate with me is you are responsible for your present and future self, right? So whatever you do today is going to impact what happens to you in the future. And that's why we put in the work right now, Vic. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Y'all motivated me to turn these titties back into to chesticles again. So I like that. I ain't too far off. You know what I'm saying? I still got some work to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a show. Chef, put the guns up, Chef. Pew, pew. Put the guns up. Yeah. Yeah. Sponsor by nature, man. I dig it. Oh man. Roosevelt. Do you have a final word for your beautiful subjects?
Absolutely. So I'm going to piggyback off of Mr. AC Divine over here and let you guys know that the past is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Shout out to Master Uguay with that one. In other words, whatever happened in the past, it happened. We understand. But you got to look forward to tomorrow by living in today.
That was a great quote. Hold it. You talking about Master Uguay from Kung Fu Panda?
Yes, Master Uguay.
Okay, all right. I just had to clarify that.
I can't say the man's quote and not give him credit. That's plagiarism.
Master Uguay ass. Oh man. AC Divine, man, what you got coming up, my brother? Oh, and listen, congratulations on you guys winning tag team champ. Listen, I told you what I tell you. I said y'all got that run, boy. I said, look, y'all go the next day. I said y'all gonna win. Look at it,
bro. We didn't win just one set. We won two sets of titles.
Oh man, tipped in two belts. I like that. Tipped in two belts. I dig that. Congratulations, my friend.
Appreciate you.
How does it feel to be a champion now,
brother? I always wanted to represent myself as like a role model to other people, but now the pressure is on. Now I actually am the role model for all the little boys, all the little girls. They want to live up and be the champ. Right.
Absolutely. You're gonna have to come up with some more monikers, man. I got you. I'm good at those. So I got you.
The most famous one is the Divine Behind.
That's for the ladies. Yeah. Divine Behind. Yeah. That's for the ladies.
You know what I mean? That little quote Roosevelt said, Mr. Uguay is a thief like Roosevelt stole J. Carnegie. That quote came out.
Feeling a little salty.
Hold on, what you saying? What you saying, Chef? You saying that Roosevelt is a thief? Is that what you saying?
Should we change your name to Pretzel? Huh? Feeling a little salty? Should Frank Ocean? Feeling like a little Frank Ocean?
I'm gonna call your brother. I'll be back. You on my roster. You forgot. You go whoop on you again.
Oh, you talking about Bobby? He gonna bring Bobby back.
Okay.
Oh man. Listen, what you guys got going on? Any events coming up? Any shows coming up?
brother. What Nova got going on, man? Good gracious. Man.
Honestly, I'm booked every weekend and going up until October.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Tomorrow I'll be in West Virginia for APW defending the NICW Heavyweight Championship. Then this weekend I got something big coming up. I'll tell you guys about it next week after we see what happens. And next week I have a shoot wrestling fight for a title. So
Okay.
it's AIWF World Shoot Wrestling Championship that I'm competing for next Friday in Boiling Springs, South Carolina at APW. And then one of my trainees is going to have his very first match next Saturday in Fuquay Arena in North Carolina against me for the Gauss Junior Heavyweight Championship. So by next Saturday, not next week, but the week after, you're going to be looking like Roosevelt with 6 belts. I'm gonna come here with all 6 belts.
Oh man, listen, I don't know if all your fights are being filmed, man. I might have to send you a set of cameras so we can film it and I can do some more commentary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
Hey,
that.
let's make that happen, man.
What's
But that's
the
not.
farthest you go for your matches? What's the
You said
farthest
what?
west? How far west you go for your matches?
Oh, I go all the way to California. I've been to California. I've been to Wisconsin. I've been all over. So wherever they're trying to book me at, I'm going. And in fact, I'm going to Dallas, Texas, June 1st.
I'm gonna try to get y'all up here in Phoenix, man. It's a wrestling scene out here in Phoenix.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that come out here. It's a whole different vibe, and it's a lot of money to be made out here. You know what I'm saying? So
Brother, I trained with Alexander Hammerstone last year, last January at his training school in Phoenix.
Oh, really?
That was an experience for real. Yes, sir.
Awesome. If you ever come back, man, you got a place to stay. I got a room for you.
Hey, yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Lights off at 8 o'clock, though. You know what I'm saying? we old. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. But that's absolutely great, man. We look to see more from you, AC Divine, and tell Dynamite Jackson we said what's happening, and congratulations, man. But, yeah, congratulations to y'all, brother. Thanks for y'all winning them tight turns.
All right, we love y'all. You guys are scholars, but we got to finish eating off our plate. We got food to eat. We got
food to eat. Post some more of them workouts, man, so I can try to do half of them when I get my gym.
But the one we do today, I'm gonna post up there and let you know and let you see it.
All right, bet.
All right. Later, guys.
Peace. Oh man, you trying to figure it out? I got him. Absolute great show. Oh man, Chef Showtime. I think I'm gonna have to give my final word. Let me make myself big face.
Go ahead.
I really didn't have a final word for today. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just freestyle them. Sometimes I look at a fortune cookie. Sometimes it comes to me just naturally. But my wife wrote something today, and on my notepad, you know, I got it here when I do the show, whatever. She said, "Be kind to yourself." And sometimes we forget that we are human beings too, that we have emotions too, that we have energy too. And sometimes we can do so much for other people that we neglect or forget about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So be kind to yourself. Say positive affirmations to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Part of being kind to yourself is eating good. I know now I'm in the transition where it's starting to get hot now, so I can't wear a coat no more. I got to start shedding some layers. You know what I'm saying? But part of that is being kind to myself and realizing, hey, you know, I can eat whatever I want to as long as I stay fit. Or I can, you know, just watch the type of stuff that I'm intaking in to make sure that the things that I'm eating are healthy and real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I thought about, Chef, the other day, man? I remember when I was a kid, I used to see all kind of plum trees. And I used to see apple trees and then walnut trees and stuff. And you just don't see them no more. You know what I mean? I was like, I can't remember the last time I seen a plum or a pear tree ever. You know what I'm saying? Within the last 10 to 15 years, man. And being here in Phoenix, we see like orange trees, but those are highly acidic trees. You know, they're easy to grow here. But I'm saying that to say that the food that you eat, man, just make sure that it's helping you and it's filling your soul as well as your body. You know what I'm saying? That's just being kind to yourself. Because don't nobody want to be on the toilet straining for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? trying to eat bad. But just be kind to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Say positive affirmations to yourself. Praise yourself every once in a while. It's okay to give yourself credit. It's okay to give yourself some flexibility in having a new fresh start. You know what I'm saying? So be nice to yourself, be kind to yourself, and then that'll translate to everybody that's around you. That is a final word from your boy, Brian Renegade. Best damn nation. You know we love y'all like play cousins, man. Y'all can follow us on all of our social medias. You can go to our Instagram at the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. You can go over to our Facebook group, Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. We even got a Facebook page where you can go on there. We put all our stuff on the BD Wrestling Podcast. You can go over to our X or Twitter, as it was formerly called, at Best Damn Crew. You can go over to our Twitch, the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. We even got a TikTok, Best Damn Wrestling Crew. And you can go over to our damn page. Go to our damn website. Get you a damn shirt. Get you a damn apron that says Chef Showtime. And you can cook like Chef Showtime. You get your shirt that say Renegade and be like me. Or you can get your shirt that says Miss Everything because you are everything. Boo thing. Yeah, that's for all the ladies out there that want to rock a wrestling shirt. We got all kind of stuff, all kind of knickknacks, paddywhacks, and you can even give your dog a bone at the Best Damn Wrestling store. So go over to our damn store and get you some damn clothes. Damn it. Chef.
Yep.
What you guys going on, brother? Where can the people find you?
Right now, I'm about to start. I'm gonna be off for a little bit. I'm gonna start putting videos back on the page, cooking videos. I'm still saving up for the food truck I want to get. And you can find me on Facebook, Dante Carter. You can find me on Twitch, Showtime. You can find me on TikTok, Showtime. You can find me on X, Showtime. But yeah, I'm trying to get stuff right.
Absolutely. It's gonna come to fruition, Chef. We got your back, MC Cataract. Don't worry about none of that. You did. Oh man. My name is Brian Renegade. You can follow me on all platforms at Brian Renegade to see what I got going on. You can go over to organization that we support. Go to Blue Hearts for Autism. There you will be able to get different gifts, things that you can go and support that community. They got fresh coffee that can be brewed into you in 2 days, man. So go support a good cause at BlueHeartsForAutism.com. If you're in Eastern North Carolina and you are seeking some type of help, whether you have drug or alcohol problems, or if you have mental health problems, or maybe you just need somebody to talk to, like a therapist, you can go over to straightwalknc.com. They got everything that you need. You can go ahead and sign up for a consultation and then see what they can do to help you on your journey back to a stable lifestyle. Have great mental health and great physical health. So go over to straightwalknc.com and see what they got going on. And if you want to follow your boy Brian Renegade, like I said, you can follow me on all platforms at Brian Renegade, or you can go over to Phoenix Foodies and see what we got going on. Chef went over to the Fried Chicken Festival. He said he was disappointed. I ain't gonna lie to you up, and you know what? I went out there too, and I saw what you mean. It was like 10 food trucks, and I don't think half of them was nothing about chicken. So I saw a lot of people leave disappointed. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. But we're gonna check out some more festivals and some restaurants for you. Chef, if you got some recipes, man, just shoot them over to me. We can put it on the Phoenix Studios website with Chef Showtime's favorites on that damn thing. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Beautiful people, we can't hold you no longer. You can follow us on all of our platforms wherever you get your podcast. You can listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio. You can go over to YouTube, check out our YouTube page. We got an Instagram. We just broke over 1,000 followers on Instagram. I'm excited about that. I know that don't seem like a lot to some people, but it's very hard to do naturally. So we've been growing. We got over 4,000, 5,000 on our Facebook page, man. So I'm excited about that. And we got people all over the world that listen to us. You know what I'm saying? All over the world, every place you can think about. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brussels. They mess with your boys down there in Brussels. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for all of our fans that have supported us and helping us grow. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Marriott Bonvoy, Hilton, Ghirardelli Chocolates, Russell Stovers, Nature Made, Brick House Nutrition. It's all of these platforms that are supporting the growth of your boys, and we appreciate that love that you show us. We are poised to be one of the best wrestling podcasts in history. Watch us work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Chef? Oh, listen. Hey, look, I'm going to have you help me close out, Chef. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to point to you. You got to give me your best damn. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it. Beautiful people, best damn nation. We will see you next week on the next best
Damn.
That was solid. That was solid. Wrestling podcast. Oh, look, we showed this at the beginning of the show before we ended. And Chef, you can go ahead and sign off. But before we end it, we showed this at the beginning of the show. One of the first black champions in WWE, the one and only Ron Simmons. And I know we talked about earlier today about black champions and the representation. Shout out to Willow, shout out to Swerve, shout out to Moose, shout out to Trick Williams. All of these Athena, all of these champions that are representing the culture right now and representing black and brown people all over the world. So I want to give this small interview that we did a while back with Ron Simmons, who was the very first black world heavyweight champion. Mr. Everything was able to sit down and talk to him. So we just showing love to everybody who's won. So check out this interview with the one and only Ron Simmons.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews, and I am blessed, beyond blessed to have this legend of professional wrestling, this Hall of Famer of professional wrestling, Mr. Ron Simmons.
Yes, sir.
Man, I gotta tell you, I usually don't get lost for words, I usually don't get starstruck, but I mean, you are the uncle for all of us. You are the reason why we do the things that you're the reason why we're able to do the things that we're able to do.
You know, coming from you, and particularly being a young black man, I can't tell you how much that means to me. But see, understanding this, right? Everything has a beginning, and for myself, others play the platform for me. So, you know, that's what I'm supposed to do, you know? Continue that going, you know? So I know I'm doing that, if that's what it means to you. So now that's what I'm expecting you to do. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right, so that's how that goes, you know?
Absolutely.
No, Ron Simmons didn't do it by himself. I had others to come before me that laid that stage, you know, and said it for me. Okay. So I'm keeping that going, you know, and you're going to keep it going.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So yeah, man, that means everything in the world to me.
So, being the very first African-American world heavyweight champion.
Black.
Yes, black world heavyweight champion.
Right.
Explain to me what that feeling was, and explain to me how you felt seeing someone like Kofi Kingston becoming the first black WWE champion.
the same way, brother, looking at the, as it's when it set in for me, right? I'm sure the feeling was the same. You understand me? Because I didn't really grasp it at that point. My sights were set on just being champion. Okay? Later on, the significance of it hit me. You understand? Because of his recovery over the years with you, right? With others. And the best part about it is that not only with just young black men, hey, you're talking women of all other people of all other colors and ethnicity too, you know what I'm saying? So man, listen, all these years later, for it to have that impact, I mean, you can't ask for no more than that, Hey, I'm a blessed man, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, no doubt.
So one more quick question. Of all the years of being in a tag team, you and Butch, and then you and JBL and APA, everything you've done, Nation of Domination, tell me, what is the most profound moment of your career?
And once again, we just finished talking, right? And I've been in some wonderful, with some great tag partners, Butch being a mentor to me, right? And of course being in the tag with JBL, right? Hey, both are fantastic, right? But becoming world champion again, the first black world champion, that impact, brother, listen, that's it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the highlight.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And for the meaning, not just being champion, but the meaning of it.
Yes.
Right. For the inspiration, inspiring others, like you said, And I just had to sum my entire career, brother, it just be, damn.
It's Mr. Everything. Ron Simmons, back to you at the guys of the best Damn Wrestling Podcast.